take to join the stream.
It's in.
It's in. Perfect. Right, okay, let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Division 1, Round 1 of ERN F1. We cannot wait to get this season underway. We've got a somewhat of a full grid today. Unfortunately, some drivers were unable to make it, but we start off with our 18-minute short qualifying session into a 50% race. And I'm really looking forward to it, David. How are you looking forward to it too?
Yeah, finally we get this going. It's been a long break. So as you said, we're missing a couple of drivers, but some people are still on vacation and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be a full grid for next race.
Indeed. And I haven't seen a driver as of yet go out on track. I've not seen any movement at this current moment in time in the garage, but we will see what goes on. As I say that, a Red Bull I think is coming out. I can see it is, and that is... Oh, Bruno Will's out on track in the Haas. We've got a couple of drivers now coming out. I can't hear any game volume for some reason. Give me a second, David. I do apologise about that, ladies and gentlemen. I've got me volume back now. That's all good. I do apologise about that. So we've got Bruno Will, who is going to be the first man out to set a lap. He is the first man out on track. He's got Maxiel behind him, and Maxiel's got... Who's he got behind? He has Isaac Andre. He's trying to go for getting a bit close there to Maxiel G. Right off the start, we've already got a bit of traffic leading up into the lap. We've got Maxiel G there. We've also got Isaac Andre, and behind Isaac Andre, I think I saw another Williams. But Bruno Will is now coming round to do his lap. He starts off now. He's gone out on the soft compound tyre. A couple of drivers, David, have gone out on the mediums, trying to do a medium hard, probably.
Yeah, or maybe just a couple of warm-up laps before they make their hot lap on the softs.
Indeed, as we see Bruno Will now just going through the slow bits. Oh, as he touches the curb, nearly puts it in the wall. It was a fantastic save there from Bruno Will at that part of the track where it's very narrow, coming out of the slow corner. He's invalidated it, but it was a good save overall.
Maxi is coming behind him.
Yeah, Maxiel G, he's about to come into the back straight section. Now, this is the difficult bit for me, David, going through this chicane, this fast chicane that we have here in Australia, is a very difficult corner.
Oh.
Takes it down to 6. That was very nice. Intercepted a bit of sliding, but he got that absolutely spot on. It's going to be a purple sector too, 100% on that, but it's going to be interesting to see where he puts himself with the rest of the pack, as we have Bruno Will just letting everybody pass there under the yellow flags. Coming around the final corner now onto the straight, he gets that nailed down as well. DRS is wide open. What's he going to set here?
119.7.
He sets a 119.7. Who else do we have coming across the line now? We have Noam, who's done a 19.4. Neo was about to come around the final corner. Speedy with a 26. He's probably just warming up as it is. We have Neo. He is invalidated his lap. Who else do we have out at the minute? Gibby's invalidated his. We have onto the podium coming around the final corner. He's on a flyer at this current moment in time. We have a Mercedes off the track, and he's gone third with a 24. We have a Mercedes of Kenneth, who seems to have binned it there, David. By the looks of it, he was facing the wrong direction. He was trying to get in there, but he seems to have lost it on his flying lap, which is a shame for him. We have...
Can't get the stream to work on my phone. Oh, no.
We have Relic about to come over the line. Where's he going to go? He goes second with a 19.7 also. That's a good lap from him, putting himself in there, getting them banking laps in. We also have Shoof. He's out on the medium compound tyres at this current moment in time. Just finished coming out of Sector 1. We have a yellow flag in Sector 2. Well, that's been cleared. I think that was Neo who has invalidated his lap on the medium compound tyres. The only person out at this current moment in time, I think, on a flying lap is Shoof. Let's see what he's able to put in on the medium compound tyres. DRS is absolutely wide open there as he gets it down, gets it into 4. Can he get a good exit here? He does.
This medium lap looks really good from Shoof.
Gets it nicely turned in there and gets away nice. All it is the final corner. It's quite a difficult corner, especially with most of these drivers with no traction control. He's got it nailed down by the looks of it. Cummins across the line, and he does a 21.4 on the medium compound.
Yep, that's a good lap on the mediums for sure. Good banker.
So we just got the switch at this moment in time. BC Legends, he went out on his flyer, but he's invalidated his. Got a couple of drivers now on a out lap. We've got Isaac, Andre, Wexrow, and Gibby. They're all out on out laps at this current moment in time. As Maddest Gamer Boss now Isaac, Andre, sorry, now comes round the final corner to start his flying lap in the Red Bull Racing car into turn 1. Gets it down into 5th gear, takes a bit of the outside section and nicely plummets the throttle, gets that DRS wide open. It's all about this bit though, David. He keeps in 7th, he doesn't go up to 8th there. A lot of drivers have gone up to 8th. He kept it in 7th, he thought it was more stable to bring it under control in the braking zone by the looks of it. Isaac doesn't set a purple sector 1.
Next to start the lap, I think it's... Is it Kenneth the closest? Or no, we have the... Is it the Legend? Snow, he invalid. Jamie is on a hot lap.
Oh, was that a bit of slipstream there from Maddest Gamer Boss and Isaac Andre going up that back straight? I think that was a slight bit of slipstream there that's going to really help Isaac Andre make up a couple of attempts possibly. Into the final sector. Can he get it nicely slowed down, but also make it as quick as he possibly can? Into the second to last corner, down into 2nd gear, trying to get a good getaway. Short shifts up to 3rd, getting 4th and 5th. Gets it round the final, and he invalidates it on the final corner. He goes a little bit wide and invalidates it. He did a 19.5, which would have put him into P2. Kenneth, he's out on a flying lap. He is the current Division 1 champion.
Gibby is on a fast lap.
Gibby also out on a fast lap. Let's see where he is at this current moment in time.
It looks really fast.
Ooh, took a bit too much there. Tried to accelerate onto the grass, and that's not going to work out very well for you. It's going to end up in a big slide, as it did. But can he get it nicely and try and... Ooh, a little bit of a wobble there also. Can he get it through? He is. He's trying to. He's got it through. What's he going to set? It's going to be in the 20s. And it's a 26.
20, yeah. Let's not forget that Gibby is no assist driver. No line and no anything.
That's brilliant. We always love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. Kenneth locks up going into the second to last corner. Comes around the final corner now. Can he get it nicely lined up? Get good acceleration. He's not invalidated, so this is going to be a good lap here. What's he going to do?
Yes.
He goes top with a 19.4. Nice. Absolutely brilliant there from Kenneth.
Nice.
Who else do we have?
Oh, Bruno Will, 19.1.
Bruno Will being sneaky. Gets a 19.1 there. Who else have we got out at this moment in time? We have Noam, who's invalidated. Relic is out on an out lap. BC Legends is currently on a flying lap now as he comes through sector 2. And it's going to be good to see where he can place himself between the rest of the division. Everybody taking 6th gear for that to get the car slowed down, and 7th on the exit. Can bog down though on the exit if you don't get the acceleration perfect, and that will cost you a couple of attempts. Going into a corner at the end of the DRS straight, gets it into third, cuts the grass a little bit, but doesn't do too bad, keeps it in fifth along there, getting as much acceleration as he possibly can into the second to last corner, down to second gear, and he boxes and backs out of it. ERN Speedy about to come round the final corner now in the Ferrari. DRS wide open. What's he going to set here in his first race in Division 1? He's got a 20.2.
That's a good lap.
Currently 7th. That's not too bad there for him.
Maxil is on a hot lap.
Maxil going for it as well. He's at the bottom of Sector 2. Going into Sector 3 now. What's he going to do here through the slow corners? Really got to nail this when you can carry a lot of speed through here. Bruno Will nicely gets out of the way there. It's good always to see.
Perfect apex. Oh, no.
And he's backed out of it too.
Relic.
Ooh, Relic had a bit of a moment there, just as we went on board with him. Had a little bit of a moment trying to get the acceleration off that curb, but if you accelerate off that curb with no traction, it can sometimes end really badly as he gets through the S. It's really surprised he didn't invalidate it there.
And
That's really a shocker. He
did a double downshift.
Down into fourth. Can he get it through? Like you say, you can change down to fifth here and carry a lot of speed through that corner. You really can. You've got to know the limits of your car and your setup. Short shifts up to third, and he's another one that backs out of it. They don't like us today, David. That's the problem. They don't like us today. Who else have we got currently? We've got a couple of people on outlaps. We've got Noam on an outlap. We've got Isaac Andre and Neo all on an outlap. I think the first one to cross the line will be Isaac Andre in the Red Bull. Photo driver so far not set a time yet at this current moment in time.
Shoof is out on the softs now.
ERN Speedy is retired. I know why with that, David. The reason why he's retired is he's got to go for his tee. He's going to try and make it back for the race. So we got everybody on outlaps trying to get their final laps in, ready to go, and the first one was going to be Isaac Andre as he starts his lap.
Noam.
And is going the second DRS straight. Is Noam ahead of him now?
Maybe not.
Oh, he is. He is ahead of him. No, is he? David, you're confusing me.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
Maybe not.
I think Isaac's just ahead, but Noam is a very quick driver. And it'll be good to see what he can post at this current moment in time. Does he get a purple sector 1? No, he doesn't, but he is quicker. Only slightly, it's just under a tenth, but he is currently quicker at this moment in time. Down, gets it nicely, puts it into third, short shift straight back up to fourth and gets that exit absolutely spot on there from Noam. Let's see what he does into the difficult bit, the chicane, the fast left-right. Puts it into seventh, down into sixth, then back up to seventh. That's a new way we haven't seen yet. Most drivers have just short shifted down. Ooh, little lock up there, but gets it nicely under control and keeps it going. It's going to come up on the two Red Bulls now. One of them's as he invalidates it. That's such a shame. Isaac Andre, he's about to come up across the line. He's not invalidated his attempt. What's he going to put? He goes fourth with a 19.5. Nice. That's a really good lap there from Isaac.
And Bruno is halfway through. Vexro is starting his lap now.
We have Neo, who's currently on a hot lap, and then I think the next one, the first one after that, is the McLaren. If you have a look at your minimap, I think it is the McLaren. Neo crosses the line. He goes 8th with a 20.2. So the McLaren is BCC Legends. He's up a tenth of a second. He's not quicker. He has gone up. Oh, really ragging the bolts off that engine. Really trying to get as much pace as he got, but he didn't go up to 8th in that main straight. And he... Ooh, can he get it through? Yes, he does. 5th gear on the exit, though. That's a bit different, but it'll be good to see what he does. Rag it through that corner. That's nicely tucked and nicely wide. Taking as much track as you possibly can. And he's backed out with that one. He doesn't want any more of that. He's backed out. So we have a Williams, I think, behind of Maxiel G, who is invalidated. So then it will go to the Red Bull, who has also given slipstream to Maddis Gamer Boss, who is on a flying lap, but he's invalidated his attempt. Who's the next car across? I think it is a Haas of Wexrow coming down the second to last corner.
This lap is looking amazing.
Currently on a 1:13. Really shocked he didn't invalidate it there. A couple of drivers have invalidated there. That current moment in time, and he does a 19.5.
Nice.
That's a really strong lap in the Haas there. That's a very good lap there from Jamie. Really good to see. We also have Bruno Will. He's on a flyer at this current moment in time. He's just about to enter Sector 3. There is also a racing point, and I think that is Neo, but he's coming into the pit, so that's fine. The next person to cross will be BRL Bruno Will. And this guy is an absolutely outstanding driver.
89 or even better.
18. Will he push it into the 18s? Will he actually do it? Can he do it? He's got the capability to do it as he crosses the line. It's an 18.8 from Bruno Will in the Haas. What a lap that is!
Oh my god.
6/10 quicker than Kenneth. That's huge. Do we have anybody else on a lap at this current moment in time, David? A lot of people still trying to get out in time. There's still a bit of time.
Oh my god.
That's an insane lap. That's an absolutely insane lap. It honestly is. Honestly,
Relic is stopping his lap now.
That lap. Relic coming round the final corner. He's about to start. A lot of people gone out for their last out laps. He's coming round into the straight. No, he says. Oh, I thought he was starting his lap. Is he? Yeah, he is.
He is.
It gave me a time. It gave me a time. That's why I was a bit confused. It gave me a time of what he set on his out lap, and I got confused with that. So I do apologise about that. Relic coming into the slow part of Sector 1 gets it slowed down nicely into third, fourth for the exit. Dangerous to really accelerate on that curve, David. As we saw from Bruno Will's first lap, it can really just send you. It really can. Australia does feel a lot slipperier on no traction this year. It really does. Feels like there's no grip whatsoever in some of the corners. Like, you really try and accelerate out of it and you just can't. Ooh, bit of a moment there. As I was saying, coming out of some of the corners, it can really give you a bit of a shifty. And that's what's happened there. Can he get it nicely turned in? Yes, he does. He's up. He's gets out of the way there, gets in the DRS. That's good to see. But he is just over his best time at this current moment in time. Can he get a decent Sector 3 to get that done? A lot of cars backed up at that moment in time, trying to get round. I don't think some of the cars are going to make it on their out laps. They may have left it too late. As well, look now, comes over the line. What's he going to set? He goes only 8,000 of a second quicker, which is very unfortunate there. We have Noam on a flyer. Kenneth's on a flyer. He's just started his. Noam is only a little bit up, but he is still up on his time at this current moment in time. Do we have anybody else that's closer? No, we do not. I don't think, David. I think Noam is the closest person. And he's still only a little bit up. He's not improved massively, but he's still only a little bit up. Round into the final corner now. Let's see what he's going to do. Can he improve on his time? Can he get into a 19.3 to try and take P2? Yes, he does. A 19.3 there from Noam.
Oh, no.
Oh, as Kenneth has a go. Kenneth's off the track. Kenneth spinned it. Kenneth has put it into the wall, and Relic Nook has had to slam on. Maxiel G goes flying through. That's such a shame there from Kenneth, as we just went on board with him. I knew he was the next person up, really testing the limits of his car, and that's what he's done. He's put it straight into the barrier, which is such a shame to see from him. Maxiel G comes round the final corner now. Would that yellow flag have affected him a little bit, trying to get out of his way? What's he done? He does a 119.3, and he puts himself P2. Shoop has invalidated his last attempt. Isaac Andre is about to come around the final corner in the Red Bull. Let's see what he's going to set. DRS is wide open down the main straight. What's he going to do? He does a 19.4 and he puts it on P3. I mean P4, sorry. P4, not P3, P4. But a very interesting qualifying there, David. Bruno Will absolutely shattering everybody in P1 with an 18.8. Like, that is a lap. That is a lap and a half. If only I could drive like that, David, I would win everything. But what a grid we have at this current moment in time for the race, David. That's going to be very, very close.
For sure, it's going to be this. I have to take a picture, so in case the lobby breaks.
As it often does with Codemasters.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a shame for Kenneth. We caught on board with him after no one put in his lap, and when we got on board, he was already on the grass. And he felt once you get on the grass on that corner at that speed, you might as well go say hi to the wall straight away. It's very rare you save it in that corner. But the top 10, Bruno Will, Maxwell G, Noam, Isaac, Andre, Kenneth were the top 5 as I just managed to see before that went off. But it's going to be an interesting. Kenneth coming P5. Would have liked to see what he could have done without the spin there. But it is a shame there. We do have a 5-minute break in between this race. In between the race and qualifying. So, David, who is your pick for your top 3 in this race?
I would say Bruno, Kenneth, and Relic.
Bruno, Kenneth, and Relic.
Relic has the best race pace I know. Of course, I didn't see any race from him on this game, but on the 2018 game and the 2019 game, the race pace is, he's so good at race pace.
Interesting. Very interesting. I was going to go for Bruno, Noam, and Kenneth. I thought Noam might just be able to have a good race if he's careful. He could have a good race, but that's going to be my prediction for the top 3, I think.
Yeah, we have an interesting race too.
Sorry, David, 1 second. I'm being insulted in the chat. But it's going to be a very interesting race. We can't wait to get this season underway. It's been a long time waiting, David, and I can't wait to see how it comes out now. I really can't wait to get it underway. And we have 3 divisions of it, which is fantastic. Racing all 3 days. It's great to see.
Yeah, I hope we are going to have a full grid in Division 1 for next week.
Yeah, hopefully we should do. But it's going to be interesting to see what with the pack that we have at this current moment in time do. As we come, I think we should be now nearer to the end of the 5-minute break, David. How much are we in? Do we know?
No. It's division admin's job.
Yeah, not a problem. Who do you think is going to make up the most places, David, in this race?
Oh, it's always so hard. I mean, how many safety cars are we going to get?
That's a fact. I know Division 3 might have a few, but Division 1 is a different story.
Vexro is amazing on starting, so he will probably get a rapid start.
Yeah, we saw a bit of pace there from Wexrow in qualifying. We did see a little bit of pace from him. Where did he finish, David? I can't remember. Was it 7th?
P7, yeah. That's right. With
P7?
a 19.5.
Yep. A 19.5. P7, he's really put himself in a decent position. He's in the midfield pack. If he can keep it clean lap 1, I reckon he can take a few cars today. I really could.
Absolutely.
He could be the dark horse of this race if anything happens.
Absolutely.
If anything happens, he could take a podium today.
Well, we will know in the next hour or a bit more. It's going to be really interesting.
Right, David, I'm just going to go for a quick toilet break before we start. I will be back in a second, good sir.
Absolutely.
I'm back, David. Hello. I think David might be gone. Nope, you're there. I
I'm
heard
here.
you in the
I'm
background
here.
there.
I'm here.
All good, no worries. We should be getting closer now to the 5-minute break ending to get this race underway in the formation lap, and then it's lights out in a few minutes. And I cannot wait. Cannot wait. But Bruno will, with that lap, that 1:18.8, that's an insane lap. Absolutely insane lap. I've never seen anybody be so composed in a race, in a qualifying session, especially on your last run. That it was absolutely beautiful to see that lap, David. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah. Just going to answer a message from Vexpro.
Not a problem. We should be getting underway very soon, ladies and gentlemen. You'll have to just bear with us. Just going to message Mr. ERN Speedy, see if he's back for racing. Apologies about the keyboard in the background there, ladies and gentlemen. It's the problem. It's the problems that when you buy a mechanical keyboard, everybody in the house can hear
broken.
it. Yeah, some people might say that. Some people might say it sounds exquisite, but you know, opinions themselves. Right, okay, there we go. Gibby has readied up. The start must be very soon now. Less than 20 seconds to go till the formation lap. And then it's lights out here in Australia for ERN Division 1, Round 1.
All right.
It's going to be tasty, David. It's going to be tasty.
For sure.
I'm hoping for no damage on the first lap, but we can never predict anything, and there's probably going to be damage. I mean, a first turn incident, that's what I was looking for, David. A first turn incident.
I mean, same with the safety calls. Let's hope the safety calls doesn't destroy this race.
Yeah, well, sometimes though, David, safety cars can help drivers, and it can really bring something on, as Gibby is the only driver who's changed onto the hard, who's in P13, and Maddis Gamer Boss has changed onto the medium. So different strategies there from two people outside of the top 10 trying to do an alternate strategy.
I actually thought that Presto was going to do something similar, but he's kept the soft tile.
He thinks he's good with his strategy. He thinks it could be a good one, but sometimes outside the top 10, you've got to make something try to get into the points.
Yep. Presto is going to he's going to give full attack on this race, not qualifying, and I reckon top 5 for him.
Really, a big shout. That's a really big shout.
Don't disappoint me, Presto.
You're putting pressure on David. You can't do this to drivers. You can't do it. You can't put pressure on like that. Let me just check. Is Mr. ERN Speedy moving? He is. That's good to see. He's back and he will be racing. So that's always good to see, especially for his first race, David.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, jumping from Division 3 directly to Division 1.
It's a big step. It's a big step.
It is, but I mean the pace he found on this game is it's amazing. Yeah,
it's unreal. Like, considering I was not just 2-3 months ago, I was having battles with him every week, having battles with him, absolutely enjoying racing with him, and now he just blitzes me out the park. It's not fair, David. I don't like this anymore.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the cars to line up on the grid. I'm trying to get a good angle of the start. Every single one seems to be from the back. There we go. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go, and it's out of sync. Will you come on, Goldmasters? There we go. Classic. It's out. Bruno doesn't get the best of starts from us all. Max LG gets a really good start. He's going to go side by side into turn 1, and he gets the job done. Very getting squeezed there. The rest of the pack follows through quite nicely. Don't think there was any contact, but it's good to see from the drivers. Everybody trying to make moves as Isaac Andre tries to go down the inside of Bruno Will. As he gets it done, can he hang around the outside? Bruno Will sticks his nose there, but Isaac Andre gets that job done. He moves into P2. Bruno Will down to 3rd. Noam 4th. Ken in 5th. Relic looks 6th. Shoof in 7th, and there's onto the podium, and Wexrow tangling a bit. Wexrow's gone wide, and he's fell down the order, and he's now in P15. That's an unfortunate start for him. A really tough start there, as the Red Bull is having a look. Mattis game was onto the podium. That was close. Relic Look is following the slipstream of Kenneth. They're all close together, not many spread out so far. Still some overtaking opportunities to be done as Presto is going for it on BCC Legends down the inside of the chicane, and he's got that job done very nicely. Really good job there for Presto. That was a really good, as Wexrow retires from the race, which has caused a virtual safety car. I think Wexrow has just binned it coming out of the chicane, David. That's very unfortunate for them.
He was out on the
ERN speedy 5-second time penalty for a severe collision with Neo.
He was out on the grass, Vexro, so probably destroyed his tires.
That's very unfortunate for him.
Yeah,
very unfortunate.
Lost it in a couple of corners, but yeah, sorry to see that.
Indeed, virtual safety car is out, and we are underway racing again. Bruno Will really trying to stay behind Isaac Andre as I keep getting the predicted pit stop, which is a 1 stop for the soft hard, pitting around lap 9, and a soft, was it a soft, medium, soft, David, the other strategy?
Soft to hard, or soft medium, or soft medium soft, or whatever you want.
Yeah, if it was me, David, I would prefer the soft, medium if I wasn't doing the 1 stop.
Yeah. Don't have to think about the tire deck so much, and yeah.
Indeed, as Presto is in the slipstream of Mattis Gamer Boss. He had overtake enabled. Is he going to try and send another move into the fast chicane? He doesn't. Backs out of that. He doesn't want to make a move there. It's a bit too risky at some point, unless you know it. As Mattis Gamer Boss picks up a 3-second time penalty for running wide there. As there's 2 McLarens. Gibby is in the barrier. The exit of the chicane is such a tricky corner to get right, David, especially with tyre wear. It's so tricky to get right.
And the harps too, I mean.
Bruno Will is leaving a bit of a gap to Noam, as Noam actually puts in the fastest lap of the race, and he is still in that. He's in about 4 attempts. There's Presto. He's making a move
speedy,
on Mattis
fastest lap.
Really good there from as Presto goes through, gets the job done on Mattis Gamer Boss. That has been boxed up for him, and he's up into P11. A really good start for him there on the soft compound tyres. But Bruno, everybody seems a bit close together. The biggest gap I can see so far, 12 seconds to Gibby, but the one before that is onto the podium with a second to Neo. But Bruno he didn't have the best of starts. He seems to bog down in the start phase, which is unfortunate for him. He's still in P3 though, and he still has definitely the race pace to try and challenge back for this.
I mean, Speedy Adam, P8. It's amazing to see.
He's got a bit of a gap to Neo of 1.5 seconds, which is good to see. He's pulling away and he's keeping up with some of his rivals in this division. As onto the podium now is the closest man. He's close to Neo.
He looks really consistent too.
Yeah, he looks close. He really does, to be perfectly honest. Onto the podium has DRS, and he's got Presto behind him as Shoof picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Relic Nook is very high behind Kenneth.
Maxil is looking so strong.
Maxil out in front, really doing well there.
Almost a second gap.
Bruno down the main straight. Can he get any job done? I don't think he's going to make a move into the first straight. As Presto is going to make a move on Mattis Gamer Boss. He pulls out to the inside. No, he does it onto the podium.
Onto the podium.
Yeah, onto the podium. He does it
was it a bit of team orders? Was it a bit of team orders?
Onto the podium. Looks like he's going to fight back. Oh, no, he doesn't. He stays behind. He's a bit more conservative with that and doesn't make a lunge. He had the chance to make a lunge, but he didn't go for his BCC Legends. Also passes Mattis Gamer Boss.
I put my money on team orders.
Yeah,
they're probably in the same party.
Yeah, I think team orders. He did definitely have a chance to come back at that one, David. He really did. I would have sent it up the inside. He was definitely close enough. very, very close so far, David, between the top 8. There's a big train of the top 8 cars. Not everybody, there's not like a certain distinctive person that's running away with this. Ooh, Noam gets a bit messy.
Maxillen, Isaac Andres, ERS, and looking at Bruno has almost 100%.
Bruno's ready for them to waste it all to come in and just take it all away from them. Because he knows they'll be using overtake to get out of the way of the DRS. That's what they'll be using.
Exactly.
So he knows that he doesn't really need to put it in. The DRS will keep him in, and he knows he's quicker over the lap, David. So there's no need for him to waste it.
That's probably true.
Trying to get in the slipstream, but he's not going to make any moves there. I don't think any driver is close enough to make a move. Everyone just waiting, being conservative, trying to gain some time on each other. But everybody at this current moment in time in the top 8 has DRS on one another, apart from Max Eel.
I was about to say it feels like a bit of a waiting game, and just to go in and get rid of this soft tires, and I think people will start to push a bit more.
It really does, Maddest Gaming Boss picked up a 3-second time penalty, and so did Shoof. I think that was in the Racing Point, has also picked up a time penalty, but it is very close now, David.
Yeah, Isaac Andre is closing the gap.
But so is Bruno Will behind him. Bruno Will's
is
very, very close behind him. He's less than 3/10. Any mistakes made, and it's going to bite these guys on the bum. That's what it's going to do. I was going to swear there, but I refrained, and I used the correct word, David. I hope you're proud of me.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, I think Speedy's made a big mistake. He's just dropped
Isaac Andre got a bad exit. Here comes Bruno.
Oh, he's going to be under pressure from Bruno. Bruno's going to taste blood in the water there, and is he going to make a move? I think he's going to be a bit more conservative. He's going to wait to see, go for the better exit and try and do it down into turn 3 as Kenneth picks up a 3-second time penalty there. Also for multiple warnings. Isaac Andre, no, he's not going to make the move. He's just going to be conservative. He's going to play the patient game, which is the game you've got to play, and wait for that bad exit off that driver. This is going to be looking like, David, it's going to be a good fight kicking up here. It really does. Shame for ERN Speedy. I think he made a mistake because he was really on the back of Shoof. And I think he must have made a mistake, David, to lose quite a bit of time. He's now 1.3 seconds behind.
Yep.
Bruno will, though. Look how quick and feisty he's looking, using a bit of overtake. He doesn't use that much. He knows he can be conservative with it compared to Isaac Andre and Max Eel.
And he uses it on exact right place at the track every lap.
Speedy picks up a 3-second time penalty there for multiple warnings. That's a shame for him.
It's lap 6 now, starting on lap 7 soon.
Oh, there's a relic nuke! No, it's Kenneth! It's Kenneth! Kenneth's put it into the wall! Kenneth put it into the wall in the background there. He doesn't have a front wing. That's such a... Oh, he's got back in the way. That was so close. Onto the podium, having to swerve to miss him. Bruno Will is very close as well to Isaac Andre again.
Oh no, Kenneth.
He's not going to get a job done there. Kenneth pits for a new front wing. That's such a shame there for him. He lost, and we saw it, David, as Bruno is going to make a move. No, moves out, tries to make a move under braking, and doesn't get anything done.
New front wing and new sets of hard tires for Kenneth. Time for recovery drive.
That's such a shame from Kenneth. We saw it just in the background there, David. He just lost it as there is a racing point of Neo off the track. Neo Zephyr is off the track, and he's managed to come back on now, but he was off the track there for some reason. Not 100% sure of why is the reason at this current moment in time. But Bruno Will, I don't think he got the best of exit there, so I don't think he's going to challenge again. But he needs to get past, or is he going to try and do the one-stop waiting game, David? It's a bit of predictions at this current moment in time of what these drivers are going to take for their strategy.
Yeah, question is anyone going to try the soft medium?
If I was in... Say I was in Speedy's position now, I would go for the soft medium because you can go full flat, you can go at full chat no matter what. You're on the better race tyre, and Bruno is very close.
Now.
Bruno was very close.
Both Relic and Speedy is pitting.
Relic and Speedy both in the pits. Ferrari and Mercedes crew have got some jobs to do down there.
Relic goes for the hards.
That's interesting.
Speedy, oh my god, 5-second penalty, serving it now.
Oh.
And he's also going for the hards.
He's gone for the hard, so he's gone for the one-stop strategy. Bruno will. Look how close. He's just trying to force that Red Bull into a mistake as much as he possibly can. And the Red Bull at this minute has drove a good race so far as he gets a bit edgy on the grass and cuts a lot of that corner. Surprised he didn't get a bit tail happy there.
I think it's starting to be time to pit for the top runners, and this is going to be interesting.
As Total Recall tells us that Max OG did get a 3-second time penalty that we didn't see, David.
Look at Presto, P6.
Oh, Presto, he's done a very good lap. He's 2 seconds behind at this current moment in time. Isaac Andre picks up a 3-second time penalty. But I think Presto can make some times up, especially if he goes for an undercut on the medium, on the hards. If he tries to go an undercut on the people ahead of him, he might be able to do something there, David. But what are the top three going to do?
Possible that one of them is pitting now, maybe.
Let's have a look. No.
Yeah, Bruno will.
Yeah, Bruno went for the dummy. Bruno went for the dummy. He wanted to see what they did ahead, and Bruno dived straight in. Noam joins him. Schuf joins him. Presto stays out onto the podium boxes. So pit stops have begun. Now let's see what strategies are people going to take. Bruno for the hards. No one for the hards. Schuf for the mediums.
Schuf for the mediums.
Onto the podium, goes onto the hards. Neo, what does he go for in the racing point? Neo goes for, it's not changed for me yet, unless he's serving a 5-second time penalty, which he possibly could be. And he goes for the hards. They've changed now as well. So only one person so far going for the alternate 2-stop strategy. And it's going to be very interesting to see how it pays off for him. But it's going to also be interesting to see if Bruno Will can get that perfect lap out.
Presto is only 6.5 seconds behind.
Indeed, and we got Isaac Andre trying to pressure Max Eel, see what he can do there. Maddest Gamer Boss, he's 5 tenths behind BCT Legends. He's gone for the alternative strategy of the medium. Will he go to the hard, or will he go for the 2 sets of mediums and the soft? It's interesting to see what he will take.
Time for pit stop.
Indeed, Max G and Isaac surely are going to be coming into the pits, taking this battle down to the pits and trying to fend the undercut off Bruno Will. Max Hill and Isaac both dart in. Is Presto going to dart in? He's on a fantastic lap so far, and no, he stays out. He stays out for one more lap on the 8-lap-old softs.
Yeah, I mean, if he feels like his pace is good, why not?
Indeed, Gibby getting a 3-second time penalty there. Bruno Will, where is he going to come out compared to his rivals at this current moment in time? His rivals are still in the pits, David. They're still in the pit lane, and Bruno's coming down the main straight. They're right at the edge there. He doesn't make the undercut work. He'll have a better exit here, though, and might have a go into turn 3. And he does round the outside. Oh, Isaac. Oh, is it touch? Oh, they touch. That's so close. Is Bruno going to try and send it again? No, he doesn't. Isaac defending for his life, coming out to the pit stop there.
Yeah.
That was very close to each other there. But this now is a battle to the end, David, and these two have not let up whatsoever with each other. They really haven't.
Oh, and Presto is pushing now.
And you've got to look as well, David. Relic has come back into this battle as well. He's only 0.8 of attempts behind as the racing point of Neo retires in the pit lane.
In the pits.
So that's a shame for him. He's not had the best of races, unfortunately. That is a shame for him. As Schuf picks up another 3-second time penalty. Bruno's catching. BCT Legends is close to ERN Speedy, and Gibby is very close to Speedy as well. Speedy, no DRS. Oh, BCT Legends had overtaken Abel. He shoots down the inside, and he gets that move done on ERN Speedy. That's a shame for him. Hopefully he can try and pick up his pace. The hard tyres are hard to adjust to at the start of the race. Not at the start of the race, at the start of the lap. Is that right? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. The start of their life, their stint. That's the word I'm looking for, David. I can never get it right. Speedy still will have DRS on BCT Legends and try and make a move back Gibby is behind him, trying to get past Speedy, so it's all to play for at the back of the pack at this current moment in time to try and get those final points at this moment in time.
I think Shuf is looking for another safety car. He's pushing quite hard on the medium, so he's absolutely not trying to take those to the end. We will probably see another pit stop from him.
I'm going to be honest, David, I can see a safety car coming. I have a feeling I can see a safety car coming. I really
you never know.
Bruno's still very close to Isaac Andre, just hasn't got the pace at this moment in time to get past. He has got DRS, still got plenty of ERS though, and Isaac only has about 30%. Speedy, Beastie Ledgers, they're all still close together. We have Shuf, who's very close to Noam on the medium compound tyre. He's on the faster compound. Max LG was another one that went for the medium, David.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Speedy! He's lost his wing! Speedy put it into the barrier exactly where Kenneth put it into the barrier.
No.
And he's lost his wing, and that's a full-blown safety car! It's a full-blown safety car, David!
Oh my god.
That's David, look at Maddest Gamer Boss. That is perfect. That is perfect for Maddest Gamer Boss. He can put the hard compound tyre on now.
No, what did Speedy do? He didn't drive into the pit.
What?
He did not drive into the pit. He was about to go into the pit, but...
Did he misjudge it because he had no wing?
I don't know, but he turned out of the pit.
Oh no.
Of the pit lane. He was on his way in, but...
Gibby and Kenneth both pitched straight away for the medium compound tyre.
Yeah, of course.
But Maddest Gamer Boss, David, he went for the alternative strategy. Maybe he was banking on a safety car because he's now got a 10-second gap, and under the safety car, that's going to really bring him in a fantastic position.
Why did he not pit?
I have a feeling that he may have overshot the pit lane because he didn't have a wing, and
yeah, maybe.
And went straight on, and he had to carry on, which is unfortunate. But if he still pits though, David, as Maddest Gamer Boss does pit, it's going to be interesting to see what a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. I was on board with him then, David. I couldn't see what he did. But let's see where Maddest Gamer Boss comes out compared to the rest of the pack, David, because the rest of the pack are already close together coming down the straight. Maddest Gamer Boss, I think, will fall and come out around P6 or 7, I think, David. It's just at the edge of the pit lane now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Lots of people are pitting.
All the rest behind them have pitted. They've all seen the safety car as a perfect opportunity to try and do something different. Speedy, he's in the pit lane now, David. He's made it into the pit lane. He's going to be very frustrated with himself. He really is.
Yeah, well, still he's not last, so...
No, it's still all to play for, David. It's still all to play
mediums.
for on the safety car. It really is. Well, let's see now. So the top, sort of, the way the race stands at the minute, lap 13, under safety car conditions. So we've got Max LG in first, Isaac Andre second, Bruno Will third, Relic Nut fourth, Noam fifth, Maddest Gamer Boss sixth, Shuf seventh, Presto eighth, Gibby ninth, Beastie Legends 10th, Kenneth 11th after that spin, but the safety car might have just helped him to procure some points back. Onto the podium is in 12th and Speedy in 13th.
Yeah, you know, Boots just wrote in the chat, and he's probably right. Maybe his AI wanted him to go back to the racing line if he hadn't called for a pit stop.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I actually don't think that he lost too much on that anyway because of the safety car, but anyway.
Yeah, I mean, the last
he has
time
new mediums now, and the whole field is packed together, so, and Speedy got some pace, so
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does. He's got to go all out now. It's the same with Kenneth. You've got to go all out now. There's no turning back now. You've got to commit. You've made the mistake, but it's time to redeem that mistake and get some points in the bag.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to start off. It's going to be good for the people who went for the medium runners. It's really worked out for Maddis Gamer Boss, who went for the long strategy, David, who qualified in P13, I think it was.
Yeah,
and it's really,
Maxil too.
Yeah, Max Hill has really done well. He's got the mediums can go to the end now, surely. He should be able to go to the end. He may have a bit of struggles at the end, but if he can bridge that gap between him and Isaac and get a gap going, he should be cushy for the end of the race. But I wonder who's going to try and make a lunge on the first lap, David.
Yeah,
I think Bruno will.
Let's just hope we don't have any more incidents on safety cars.
Well, we'll see what goes on. Hopefully not. But we can never predict it here in Division 1 or in ERN, any division. You can never predict what's going to happen at lights out. The safety car should be in this lap. Should be. It's not come up, but it should be in. Because there's no broken cars. But the person who crashed is at the back of the safety car. So it should be in this lap.
Yeah, and Boots might be right again.
Boss. 5-second time penalty for collision with Shoof. Shoof also got a 5-second time penalty for that also. Has Shoof got any wing damage? No, he doesn't.
No.
Doesn't have any wing damage. That's good to see. At least the worst thing you want is a safety car that's about to come in and you want...
Yeah, lights are out.
We have some information, David. Mr. ERN Speedy has just put into the Twitch chat that rain could be due in 10 to 15 minutes time.
Ooh, now it's going to be interesting.
But we have the restart now. Maxi G's really left it late as he sends it now round the last corner. As I saw a racing point there, Shoof boxed. Shoof boxed. Shoof came into the pits, I think it was. There's Max OG now. Isaac Andre.
Oh, and his piece in the pit lane.
Oh, no. That's such a shame to see there. BC Legends picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Is anybody going to try and make a move? And it is. It's Maddis Gamer Boss trying to go round the outside of Noam. Can he get it done? It's going to get very tight. He still has it. Oh, no.
Oh, he's bumped.
Maddis Gamer Boss is round and everyone's trying to avoid them as much as they possibly can. That's such a shame. He just, you know what happened there, David? He put it onto the curb and tried to accelerate off the curb going around the outside, and he clips Noam's back end and span him straight round. Very unfortunate there. It was a good little battle there, but that little burst of acceleration, getting onto the power too early, has cost him there, and that's put him down into P12. That's such a shame there. Relic is the closest man on track at this current moment in time. Very close to Bruno Will. Presto is very close to Noam as well. Noam has lost 1.2 seconds to Relic after that incident, and a lot of the pack has also. Kenneth is up into P7, by the way, David, after his spin. He's really seems to have worked this out very, very well.
Gained lots of positions.
He really did, he really did. Shoof, fair play to Shoof, he's not retired, he's not just thrown in the towel, he's gone back out, and he's on the medium compound tyres now down in P13. Presto is very, very close now to Noam. He's going to be looking to get a move boxed and done. If he can get a good exit, overtake, enable, won't have DRS for 2 more laps, but he is in the slipstream now. Is he going to send it? He does. He's going to go for it. Down the inside. Noam tries to cut across, tries to defend, and gets it defended. Presto stays in P6. He can wait for the DRS and get it done then, but look how close he is to Noam. Less than 2 tenths. And he's trying to battle through. Oh, nearly going into the back of him there. Trying to get as much speed on the exit as he possibly can through that corner. And no one wasn't doing it, had to back off. Max Eel has now pulled a 1.1 second gap, David, to Isaac. That's exactly what he wants. He wants to start pulling that gap out on the medium compound tyres so he can try and get away. As Presto now is again in the DRS zone, but no DRS is active at this current moment in time. Onto the podium, picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings there. Presto is really driving a fantastic race, David.
I told you.
You did say. There's no need to add insult to injury. There really isn't, okay? Only because you got maybe a prediction right. There's no need to rub it in my face, okay? as DRS has now been enabled for this lap. A couple of drivers. Presto is still very close to the back of Noam. Noam has 20% less ERS than Presto as he locks up Noam. That's going to cost him a bit of time and put Presto right on his back end once again. And Presto is really commanding his race at the minute as there's Kenneth who goes wide there in the background. As we're looking at Presto goes wide there. But what I want to understand, David, is why has Presto bought the split helmet off the store? I think it looks disgusting. I don't like no offense, Presto, if you like it, that's fine, but I think it looks awful. But look how close he is now. He really is very close. He's going to have a send at the end of the DRS zone. If he can get this exit right and get into overtake with the DRS, there we go. Now he gets the slipstream. Is he in rich? Speedy picks up a 3-second time penalty. I don't think he's going to make it. He's too far back there, David.
Well, it's going to line it up on the straight. I feel it.
Definitely is. Bruno is in DRS range and Isaac Andre is out of it, so that's going to be critical for Isaac Andre and crucial for Bruno, because Bruno now can claw in.
Presto almost lost it. Got a bad exit. He was trying
Kenneth
so
now,
hard to get
Kenneth
the
now
exit.
trying to come down the outside. Can he get that job done off the mistake? He's trying to fight back. Goes round the outside. He locks up and goes wide. Kenneth comes back onto the track. Nearly takes. Oh! Big oversteer there
my God.
from Kenneth. Trying to get the power down in anger and nearly loses it straight away, but manages to keep it on the track. He nearly took BCC Legends with him, but he manages to keep on the track and he is now right behind Presto.
I was
Presto
riding along
goes
with
wide.
Presto, and I think there would be room for them both, but yeah, Kenneth backed off a bit.
Presto went, Kenneth went round the outside and had a massive oversteer coming off the grass, and that was huge. And Speedy's now right behind him as well, and so's Gibby. All three of them there, David, locked up simultaneously. This is a very close midfield battle here. This is all, David, for P6 of Presto. BC Legends picks up a 3-second time penalty. He's currently running in P7. Gibby, he's going down the inside of Speedy. There's not enough room there. Nearly has a bit of an oversteer, has a bit of a moment, puts an overtake, tries to go side by side through there into the second to last corner. Speedy has the inside line. He makes a step, but he does the under and over. Tries to get it back. Doesn't manage to do it, but he'll have great speed now. He's already alongside ERN Speedy, going down into turn one. Doesn't have an overtake enabled. Tries to get the slipstream back. Has to keep in line and has to wait for another chance to get that one. Can he get it in the second DRS straight? Can he get it moved? Can he get it done? He doesn't have enough overtake there. Speedy defending for his life. I think Speedy's critical point there, David, was that he had DRS to save him.
For sure. Oh my
Absolutely.
God, 10 more laps to go.
Indeed, and it's
Complete
been such
action
close
everywhere.
racing. Such great close racing so far, David. It's been insane. This midfield pack has really put on a show so far. Presto, he's back close again. After that mistake, David, he's back and close again to Noam.
He's closing the gap.
He really is, he really is. Gibby's fell back a little bit off Speedy, and Speedy fell off Kenneth after that, as Kenneth picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's quite close to the Renault, but they've all got DRS. It's one long DRS train, David.
And Noam is almost out of ERS. He has 20%.
Yeah, Presto's got plenty. He's got 65. He knows what he's doing. Some people, David, have figured out how to do this new ERS system, and some people still haven't. As Bruno Will is really closing, David, on Isaac Andre also.
Oh, yeah.
There could be a fight ahead as Sector 3, and it's Red Bull. Maddest Gamer Boss has lost it. I don't know how he's lost it halfway down the straight, unless he got a gearing wrong, but he's lost it there. That's unfortunate for him. As we have more drivers, they're all still in the same positions, they're all not close enough just as yet, as we had Gibby. Gibby lost it as well in turn 1. He lost it going on to turn 2. He's
and
too.
he has wing damage.
Oh, that's such a shame there for Gibby. Does Maddest Gamer Boss have wing damage? No, he doesn't. He doesn't even try and defend off. He just lets that go through. Let's get back to the action now. Bruno Will, 0.4 seconds behind. Relic Nook is 0.7 behind him. They'll all have DRS now coming into this DRS straight. Bruno has not been able to make a move as of yet.
Oh, and Presto has closed the gap once again to Noam.
Oh, that's huge. That's really big there. It's literally, David, a mistake is going to cost you. Big time here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
This is a fantastic little race here that we do have. He's really trying. Everyone's really trying to keep with each other, and it's very, very close. Bruno trying to get the slipstream of Isaac Andre.
That exit from Presto. Here it comes.
Presto, oh yeah, he's going to get this job done. Surely he goes round for the outside. Can he get it done? No, and will defend the inside. No, he doesn't. He backs out of it. Presto moves up into P5 as Gibby picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. But is Noam going to come back at Presto? No, he doesn't. He backs out. He's accepted his fate, and he's done that.
Legend says right up Noam's gearbox too. Oh my god, Bruno will 80% ERS.
Absolutely insane. Bruno is still very, very close to Isaac Andre. Gibby has left the session. He retired. He was out.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for him. There is a yellow flag, David. Well, there was a yellow flag in Sector 2 there, and I'm not too sure why, but we still have this little traffic jam ahead. Bruno, look how close Bruno is. If he gets a good exit here, David, Isaac Andre could be in a world of trouble. As we have the nice helicopter angle there going around the final corner. Can he get anything done? He doesn't seem to use, David, much overtake. Is he waiting for the end of the race to strike? I'm not 100% sure.
Not me either. I mean, feels like he's waiting.
Oh, BC Legends is very close to Noam now. He's less than 2/10 with DRS. Is he going to try and send it? No, he doesn't. Doesn't try and send it into turn 3. And guess that just restrains a minute. But Noam, look how close he is. All over the back of him, waiting for a mistake, trying to force Noam into a mistake. Just like, come on, get out of my way. I'm coming through. Look how close they are. They are literally wing to wing, literally. That's the term I'm looking for. It literally is wing to wing. Is he going to send it? No, he doesn't. Refrains and stays back as Noam locks up there, and that's going to cost him a bit. Is Presto? He's still less than a second. But can Presto try and bring this gap down a bit on Relic? But they've all got DRS at this current moment in time. It's going to be hard for us to take. Only people with no DRS will be the big challenge. But Isaac, David, the person who's got no DRS, has really been defending well so far. Especially from Bruno Will.
Legends are doing a great job.
BC Legends, he'll be coming to have a now. Noam, will he be able to do it down the second DRS straight? I don't think he will be able to do it in this one, but Noam doesn't get the best and cleanest of exits. Bruno Will's very close. He doesn't get a chance there, but BC Legends is close too. Can he make a move there? No, he doesn't. Refrains, sits back and waits for Noam to make his mistake rather than chance it with him. But David, something must have happened to Isaac there, because look how close Bruno is under these conditions at this current moment in time. This isn't down the straight, this is just going through the corners, and Bruno is quite close at this current moment in time. But Boots is right. Clouds are coming in, David. The clouds are coming in, and we can't forget about the rain. Oh, look at Bruno here, David. Bruno, oh, he's so close. He just needs that extra couple of miles an hour at the end of the straight, and he's got Isaac 100%. Is he going to try and make it? Is he going to? Oh, he was close enough. Yeah, I would have had a lunge down there, but Bruno's smarter than me, and that's why he's probably better. But I would have had a lunge down there and see if I would have been able to make that. But let's have a look. Isaac is on 33%, David, of ERS compared to Bruno's 65%. Oh, Bruno, so close. He's so close now. He's going to send it into turn one. He is going to send it into turn one. Can he get the job done? They go side by side. There's a bit of touching. And Isaac has to back out of that as he goes slightly onto the grass and could be under threat from Relic. Relic is now trying to take it round the outside into turn four. Oh, pushes him out wide. Can he get the inside line? They bang wheels again. But Isaac Andre. Oh, no, they're both in the wall. They're both in the wall. Both wings have both gone. Virtual safety car has been deployed. That's absolutely shocking, David. Absolutely shocking. They were side by side. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but whoever was on the outside, and I think it was Isaac, got onto that curb, David, where Bruno nearly lost it in the earlier stages of qualifying, and he got onto that curb and he just absolutely put it straight into Relic. It was either the wall or Relic, and unfortunately Relic was right there, which is such a shame there. Them two were having a really good battle there, and that's put Bruno Will into P2 and kept him quite clear. As virtual safety car has ended, Noam gets round, BCC Legends all get round. They're all trying to dodge. Oh no, onto the podium, picks up wing damage as Isaac Andre tries to fight to get into the pits. Everyone overtaking him around the outside. He has to slam on. Kenneth is making a move now onto the podium. Is he going to send him around the outside? No, he doesn't. Not this time. Kenneth picks up a 3-second time penalty there also in that corner, but he is very, very close now to onto the podium. He's going to take it around the inside now into turn 3. Doesn't manage to get it. Locks up there from onto the podium, who goes wide and is going to keep Kenneth on his back. Look how close he is. He just wants to get past. Wing to wing action here with most of the races that we've had so far, David. Ooh, late on the brakes there, trying to keep out the back of it there. Very, very close to everybody there, David. But what a chaotic race we've had, David, and the rain still hasn't come. But the clouds are moving in. Could we get a light sprinkle before the end of the race, David?
Oh, it's going to be interesting.
If we do, David, that's going to really shake up what's going to happen at the end. As Kenneth is so close now to onto the podium. Less than 2 tenths. Ooh, locks up. Trying to get it nicely turned. Waiting for any mistake possible for him to make a move. But the DRS straight ahead of him might be the option. But they both have very similar ERS. Both on the same compound tyre as well, David. So it's going to be interesting to see what they can pull out the bag here. As BCC Legends is close to Noam, but not close enough to make a move at this current moment in time. Kenneth now around the outside. Can he do it? No, he can't. Waits for this straight. Can he get it? Looks like he gets a much better exit out of that corner. He really does. Flying now down into turn 3. Can he send it round the outside? He goes for it. Side by side. Narrows out. Can he get it done? Onto the podium. Went onto the grass. Lost a bit of his car and nearly span it. But they're still close together. Onto the podium. Trying to fight back. But Kenneth gets that move done. And that's good to see from him.
Seeing Kenneth being up to P6 again is it's amazing. Yeah, what a drive.
Very unfortunate to spin out near the start and lose a bit of his wing, but he's had a really good race to come back and fight for that. Noam, BC Legends, they're all fighting over P3 with Presto. Presto into P3, David. Your prediction is in P3 at this current moment in time, but is under pressure from Noam and BCC Legends behind him. 3 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, before ERN round 1 here in Australia for Division 1 ends. And what a race it's been so far, David. Ooh, BCC Legends is very close to Noam. 4 attempts, but Noam, once again, he has ERS, and BCC Legends has barely any ERS. But neither does Noam. But Presto has got a little bit more, not much, but a little bit more than them at this current moment in time. So that might be a saving grace for him. Now, David, if you were Bruno Will and you had 60% ERS, would you be putting the hammer down as much as you could on them hard compound tyres to see if you could close the gap to Max Eel, who, without a doubt,
for sure.
has drove a fantastic race, dominated it from start to finish.
Uh,
But
to be honest, the gap is going down a bit, so Bruno is on full attack now.
yeah, it'll be good.
We don't know what the penalty situation is either.
We've been calling some out,
maybe...
but I'm not 100% on remembering. I always like to wait until
No, and I'm not going to check either.
No.
Let's just see what it is.
We'll see what it is at the end. Could be some nice shake-ups. It'll be good to see. Speedy.
I mean, it's 2.9 now, so half a second in a couple of laps.
Speedy is very close. It's been a good recovery drive from Speedy as well. That safety car really helped him massively. He's in P8. He could be getting some points here at this moment in time. And he's very close to onto the podium, in fact, as BC Legends is trying to get Noam any way possible. But Noam is still in the DRS of Presto. If Presto can pull out that gap, it will do BC Legends a massive favour there to get that DRS, because Noam won't get it. But ERN Speedy is very... Jesus, that's close. Very, very close, wing to onto the podium. And this is going to be close. Is he going to get the job done now? Into turn 3. Is he going to send it around the inside? I think he's going to. Yes, he does. Into third gear. Can he get it round? Squeezed out to the outside line. But keeps it well there. And gets into P7. But onto the podium. It's looking at coming back. And David, there is rain falling. There is now officially rain falling now.
One more lap to go.
It's going to get slippery and it's going to get juicy. That's how we like to see it here in ERN. BC Legends is very close, and any mistake now is going to cost somebody crucially. Ooh, onto the podium, one's a bit wide there as soon as I say that, and he just lost about 0.3 of a second just off that mistake there. But he's still within DRS, and Speedy will not have that at all down any of the straights, David, coming onto this final lap. I don't think he's onto the podium going to wait for the end. Yes, he is. I think he's going to wait for that final run, David. He's definitely going to wait for that final run. BC Legends is still close. Noam is now with I can't get my words out. He's not within a second anymore, and BC Legends now has the DRS. Last lap, David. The rain is actually falling quite heavy out there. It's raining slightly, but it's come down quite a bit already. You can tell it. You can see it in the patterns. Onto the podium, can't get back at this moment in time on ERN Speedy. He's not able to do that. I don't think he's going to have enough. Ooh, he's got DRS and overtake, but I don't think he's going to have enough room down this back straight to send it in. And he doesn't. Speedy stays ahead in P7. It's going to be interesting to see if anybody is going to make a move as onto the podium, picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That could really harm him if he gets ahead of Speedy. Speedy might overtake him. We don't know the penalty situations at this current moment in time. We really don't. BC Legends has dropped off from Noam. So the only battle at this moment in time is, as Shoof picks up a 3-second time penalty, Speedy and onto the podium, who've also fallen out of a second. Since the rain's come down, David, they've all separated a little bit. As Speedy picks up a 3-second time penalty, so it'll be down to the rest of the decisions there, as Bruno Will comes across, Maxi LG comes across the line. Bruno Will takes it. Bruno Will does take it on penalties. Less than a second. Presto Evans in third. Noam in fourth. Presto goes down to fourth. That's a shame. BCC Legends in fifth. Kenneth sixth. Speedy seventh in his first Division 1 race. That's a really good result for him. Onto the podium in 8th as they crash on the line. David.
My God.
Relic Speedy. And onto the podium. Oh, and there goes the Mercedes. The other Mercedes, they all crashed. There's wheels everywhere, David. There's wheels everywhere. Safety car deployed at the end of the race as they're all crashing into each other. Wow. What a race that was. Speedy finishing 8th on penalties. That was good for him. Presto driver of the day. And without doubt, my driver of the day. Because he went from, was it P13, David, to P3 on the track, P4 on the points. What a race it was for him.
What a race.
Bruno Will, you are the top man today in the Haas. You take P1. Max Hill drove a fantastic race, but penalties caught up with him, and he was P2. And P3 went to Noam. What a race that was to start off our division, David.
Crazy.
I imagine your driver of the day also was Presto. I think that's without doubt 15th to 4th. Technically 3rd on track. He had 1 3-second time penalty, David. That's all he had. And it cost him. Noam drove a great race to get it penalty free. So did Bruno Will.
Yeah.
And a 1 3-second time penalty to Max LG cost him the win today.
I had a feeling that Bruno was. He knew that Maxwell had a time penalty. He knew.
Yeah.
He was just trying to stay within those 3 seconds. That was his plan all along.
Well, he did it well. He always knows what's coming, Bruno, and he's done it fantastic.
Yeah.
Didn't have the best of starts,
sure.
but he's had a good drive back, and he takes the win in our first race. Max LG 2nd, Noam 3rd,
Sure.
Presto 4th, BCT Legends 5th, Kenneth 6th after his spin, so that was good for him. Relic taking the fastest lap in 7th, ERN Speedy in 8th as well.
Yeah, P8 for Speedy. Oh
and
my god.
he lost it too, and he came back. Luckily, his accident caused the safety car, David, which really helped him.
Yeah.
It really did. But what a race we had to kick off ERN season. What a race. Division 1, you have proven yourself very, very worthy. And Division 2 tomorrow, David. More chaos. More chaos and holds tomorrow.
Oh, let's hope not.
Well, we hope that you'll all be here to join us tomorrow here for Division 2 and Division 3 on Saturday. Tuesday. Both at 7:30. Short qualifying starts and lights out at around 8:10 UK time. I will be on commentary tomorrow with Mr. ERN Gibby. We will both be on commentary tomorrow for the Division 2 race. David, you are in the Division 2 race. Where are you looking to qualify tomorrow?
I really hope I can do a low 120. That's my aim.
Yeah, it'll be...
I did a shocking 19.1 in time trial today, but yeah, time trial is something else.
It'll be very interesting to see. We also got new drivers in Division 2 tomorrow, which I can't wait to see. We've got Frank Starr in there. We've got Nicki Minaj in there. I can't wait to see what they do in Division 2. Looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. I'll be on commentary tomorrow in Division 2 with Gibby. It's been me, Dame Zero, alongside me, Mr. David, Mr. ERN Storm. Thank you very much for having us, and we hope you join us tomorrow at 7:30 for Division 2. See you all guys later.
See you. Bye.